What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the TB Toycast YouTube channel. And today we are unboxing, once again, going back with the Transformers because they are more than meets the eye. It is Crosscut from the Transformers Legacy Evolution Collection. Really excited about this. It's been a while since I've unboxed a Transformers figure. As a matter of fact, I believe the last one was a 4-pack. That big 4-pack that I unboxed. I didn't actually transform those because I was like, that video will be like 30 minutes long if I tried to do that. So I just did an unboxing. I am going to try to go back to the transforming these. It does make this a longer shoot to do, which I think is probably why I put it off a little bit. Not intentionally always. It's just, I'll get to that next time. And then, you know, that collection builds up, and it's been a while since I've done a video. And, you know, it is what it is. But I'm excited to dive back into these, kind of getting into Transformers again. Of course, plastic-free packaging. A little bit interesting. As you can see, I was at a Comic-Con today, got my bracelet, haven't taken that off yet. I don't know, I'm always bad about taking these off. They're not a huge deal, but it's just like, I don't know why. But Crosscut, not a character I'm super familiar with, but I think that's what's fun about this line is there's so many different characters. It's fun to dive into ones maybe. It's great to get Megatron and Optimus Prime and Starscream and all them, but it's kind of cool to get a Crosscut or a Medics who I've got coming up soon, because you're like, oh, I don't really know this one, so that's kind of fun. And, of course, deluxe class. It's pretty much what I collect exclusively. I may make an exception here or there, but overall that's probably what I'm going to go with. EO Fusion. I don't really know what that means, but as you can see here, 14 moves, 14 steps to make that a deal. So we'll see if I can pull that off. I usually do those in a time-lapse video. But yeah, very, very cool. Looks like he's a sort of a van, maybe? I don't know. It's interesting. I'm not a big car guy, so sometimes these cars I'm like a little bit, I don't know what he is. But I do like this packaging. Very cool, like cross-sell, as they say, as Kyle likes to say, of all these different characters. Really, really fun. A lot more I want to get. I do have a bunch, but a lot more I would like to dive into. But Transformers is an interesting line because I feel like they kind of go in and out, like movie style, cartoon style. It's like it all kind of blends together, but it's all kind of different at the same time. So I guess you can kind of go in and out. But maybe that's the world of toys, right? Like you look at Marvel, they have comic book style, they have retro style, they have movies, they have TV shows, but they all kind of blend into one world. So I guess it's you kind of just collect what you want to collect. I think that's the mantra of today, which is where completionists would really have an issue, because it'd be hard to be a completionist today, where, you know, back in the day, like, if you got all of Transformers Series 1, it's this many figures, that's it. Nowadays, it's a little bit harder to come by. And I still think it's weird that we don't have any information about other releases on the back. I understand you got to show all this stuff, but these are plastic-free packages. I mean, it's all cardboard. You have so much room, like, even on the side here. Like, right here, they could have done it. The artwork is great, don't get me wrong, but, like, right here, you can't put 4 or 5 different Transformers. I always love the collect them all aspect, so I don't know. Maybe that will come back at some point, I guess. But with Hasbro, we really don't see that. And I know McFarlane's moved away from it. I know Mattel with WWE still does it. And they do it with like their Masters figures and stuff like that too. And I understand on an exclusive you don't necessarily need it, but on like a retail style figure like this, I think it's definitely a much needed thing. That's just me personally though. What do you guys think? Sound off in the comments down below. Of course, we're going to open this bad boy up. Plastic-free packaging, but what we're going to use to seal it is plastic tape. Make sense of that one, will you? I understand limited plastic, which it seems like that's kind of where things have gone to. But yeah, that was a weird deal there for a minute. Hasbro, I feel like, kind of hurt their overall business in a lot of aspects because of going to the plastic-free. Because I think, you know, if you're collecting mint on card or however it might be, I'm just going to destroy this box because this is not wanting to cooperate with me. It's hard to divvy out into something totally different. A little information there. Off to the side, of course, we got this. A lot of information that is going to be necessary for me, I think, because it tells you exactly how to do this dadgum thing. This, and this. Easy enough, right? Easy peasy. Of course, he's got his weapons over here in this plastic-free paper bag that was put on with plastic tape. I don't know. It's like not even a bag. It's like, here's some old paper. How about that? That'll work. We got that from the newspaper mill because they don't produce newspapers anymore. My goodness. My goodness. Speaking of newspapers, I don't know if you guys are Office fans. I've always wanted a good line of Office action figures. Hopefully that happens at some point. I know Super 7 has the license. And apparently McFarlane does too, because McFarlane's doing statues. They've done a Kevin Malone, and they have a Dwight Schrute coming up. But Super 7's done some reaction figures. I would love Ultimates. I would love NECA. I would love like a legit action figure line for The Office. But my point with that story wasn't necessarily to divvy into The Office, because that makes no sense here. But the point I was trying to make was, oh my gosh, they're making a new show called The Paper. It's going to be on Peacock, but I guess it's like an unofficial sequel to The Office, where it's like the same camera crew from The Office, and they're recording a bunch of people from a dying newspaper somewhere else. And Oscar Martinez is back on, which is great. And yeah, I'm like, it might be kind of fun. So this is Crosscut. What do you guys think? He's a bulky one. Of course, these Transformers are always going to be a little bit bulky, just because of, you know, the style of figure that they are. But looks pretty cool. I don't know if the doors, do they close? That might be kind of cool right there. I'm looking at this. Looks like they do stay open. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Almost like shoulder shields of sorts. But you know, I was really worried about these, that they would not display well. But turns out they actually display very well, because they're very easy to stand up, which was shocking to me. So let's see if we can figure this gun out. I think it's 3 things. I think I can figure that out altogether. Who knows? So we got this. We got this. And that goes right there. Is that right? Okay. And what I'll do is I'll put it together, then I'll throw it down on the ground. And then this thing goes right here. Is that right? And that's his, I think that's his shooter, as it were. So we can put that in his hand, maybe. Yeah, it works. Kind of a cool thing. Kind of a cool, like, 3-part gun. What do you guys think? I think Crosscut looks pretty cool. He's got the big old bulky boots, but again, that's kind of a trademark of Transformers, and it helps him stand up, so I don't hate it. But let's see if we can put this guy back together. What do you say?
Yeah. One more time.
Alright, so I got it transformed. That was not the easiest thing in the world. As you can see, it actually rolls pretty well. I'm not going to lie, getting these things transformed is not the easiest thing in the world. As you can see, the slightest movement kind of pops things out of place, so that may not be something I do every single video, because it makes these a lot longer to try to pull off as transforming them. But we will see, maybe here and there. But again, I think, I don't know anyone that probably displays these as cars. Like, the robot form is definitely the way to go, but having them in this form is kind of fun. And of course, you can put these weapons on top here. Let's check that. I think that actually looks pretty cool. You could also throw this, looks like, right on top of there. I do believe. Let's see if that works. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. So like the accessories definitely add to it. It's crazy how small the car is, though. Like when you actually put it out there, like when you have like a 5-inch scale robot compared to this tiny car, you're like, oh, that's kind of small. But as you can see, all the parts kind of curl up there. But actually not super difficult once you know the pattern. These are, what I'm realizing with these Transformers, they're a lot like a Rubik's Cube or something. I think once you know the pattern, it's not so difficult. But when you don't know, it's literally playing guesswork. So what I typically do, this may be cheating, I don't know. But as I undo this guy, I watch a YouTube tutorial. I watch an unboxing video from somebody else. And kind of see how he did it. Because usually there's like 1 or 2 things in there. And this one, the one that was throwing me off, is the way you manipulate the wheels on the arms. Once you get those in place, as you can see, it really isn't that difficult to put back. Now, I would imagine, and then of course this one had a bend in the kind of in the torso that kind of made it connect a little bit easier. But as you can imagine, a little bit on the difficult side if you're just kind of going into a blind. And unfortunately, these instructions are not the most clearly laid out. As you can see, like, it's like, okay, I get what you're doing there. Back over, and then the waist bend, but I wasn't understanding what it was asking there, so I'm looking at this like it's speaking totally different language to me. But all in all, this is a cool figure. I really like this Crosscut figure. This is definitely one I plan to get, prominently displayed in the collection, just because I think it's a fun one. Now I don't have a clue how I put this thing together. Let's see if I can figure this thing out. It's not looking good. All right, here we go. Maybe. I had this all together at some point. I'll have to look back at my original picture. I have no idea how I had that. I had this all together really cool too. What are you gonna do? But again, that's the beauty of these images. It looks like it's a couple of different guns. So I had them all connected at one point, but I can put both of them in his hands, and I think it'll be all good. But let me know in the comments down below, are you guys Transformer fans? Do you collect the Transformers line? It's kind of a deep one, so I feel like people that collect Transformers really may not collect a lot else, and vice versa. Same with wrestling, Ninja Turtles, and things like that. A lot of people just dive into one thing because it is so much. It is a lot for anybody. But Crosscut, definitely a fun figure and a fun addition to the collection. Happy to have that one, and fun to unbox. So make sure to check out all my unboxing videos, as I like to say. I do 3 unboxing videos every week. Then, of course, every Saturday, what's on the pegs to check out my toy hunts, as it were. But a lot of cool unboxing videos last week. Monday, I unboxed Coco Beware over there from Hastel Toy and the Grapplers and Gimmicks line, which was a lot of fun. Wednesday, I went to the world of Jax and the Simpsons and unboxed Itchy and Scratchy from the 2.5-inch line, but I'm going to put them with my regular Simpsons figures, which is really fun. And then on Friday, All Ego Ethan Page from the Big Rubber Guys. A lot of fun there, too, so check all of those out. And then, of course, check out the TB Toycast podcast every Saturday. Not every Saturday, my goodness, that is every Thursday, and it is a comprehensive look at everything we talk about. We have a main event over a specific toy line, plus all the toy news of that week. Easy for me to say. It is very late and I am very tired, but I'm making this happen. My goodness. And then, of course, also check out Tales of the Toy Box. I have 4 episodes up now, each covering a very specific toy line and a series. Most recently, I did X-Men Series 1 from Toy Biz, which was a lot of fun, so check that out as well. Lots of good content. Hopefully you guys enjoy it all. And I'm getting new subscribers all the time. If you have not hit that subscribe button, please do. It helps out a lot. And once we hit 100 subscribers, there will be a giveaway. It'll be all over YouTube and Instagram and Twitter and all that good stuff. So hopefully you guys can help me out on that one. So thank you all very much for checking out the TB Toycast YouTube channel. That's Crosscut. And we will see you in the toy aisle.
Yeah. One more time. It ain't over till I say it's over. So lock the cage up, cause this is a takeover. The wait's over. If this the final time we meet, then you'll be on your back on my feet. Then I'll tip the cage over as a hangover. I'm super fly so I can splash off the top. And I can shut down the shot. Baby Savage, I'm the